Intro, Scene 1, a cold morning in the city. Soft instrumental music plays, gentle piano, city ambience in the background. Narrator warm tone, it was one of those chilly mornings when the wind felt sharper than the pain of unpaid bills. Emily Carter pulled her worn-out coat tighter around her shoulders as she hurried toward the diner where she worked. A single mom, barely making ends meet. Every morning, she'd leave her little boy asleep in their tiny apartment, whispering a promise she hoped she could keep. "Mommy's gonna make things better, baby. Just a little longer." That morning, something unexpected caught her eye: a black leather wallet lying near the curb, soaked from the night's rain. She looked around, nobody in sight. Scene 2, the wallet. Narrator, Emily hesitated, her cold fingers trembling as she picked it up. Inside. Cash. Lots of it. More than she made in 3 months at the diner. Her heart pounded. Rent was overdue. Groceries were running low. And her son's birthday was just 3 days away. For a moment, she just stood there, the weight of temptation pressing hard on her chest. She could take a little, no one would ever know. But then she saw something else. A photo. A young man, smiling with his parents. A handwritten note tucked behind it read, "Proud of you, son. Always stay kind." Emily's throat tightened. Kindness. That word echoed in her mind. She sighed, zipped the wallet shut, and decided she had to return it. Scene 3, the decision. Narrator, at the diner, between serving coffee and washing dishes, she searched for any clue inside the wallet. A business card. Lucas Grant, Grant Tech Innovations. Emily frowned. She'd heard that name somewhere, a young entrepreneur who started a tech company that went viral. She wiped her hands and called the number. To her surprise, someone actually picked up. Emily nervously, "Hi, I think I found something that belongs to Mr. Grant." Assistant on phone, "Mr. Grant's wallet, he's been looking everywhere. Can you bring it to his office?" Emily hesitated. She had an evening shift coming up, but something inside told her to go. Scene 4, the meeting. Narrator, that afternoon, Emily stood in the sleek marble lobby of Grant Tech, feeling completely out of place in her faded coat and diner uniform. A tall young man approached, phone in hand, wearing a charcoal suit and the kind of confidence that comes from having options. "Lucas Grant." Lucas' grateful smile, "You must be Emily. You found my wallet." Emily handing it over, "Yes, sir. I saw your ID and wanted to make sure it got back to you safely." Lucas quickly opened it, eyes widening. Everything was still there. Cash, cards, even the note from his parents. He looked up, genuinely moved. "Lucas, thank you. Most people wouldn't have done this." Emily shrugging lightly, "My mom used to say, what's yours will find its way back, and what's not meant for you never will." Her tone was simple. Honest. Lucas smiled softly. "Can I give you a reward, please? It's the least I can do." Emily shaking her head, "No need. I just wanted to do the right thing." And with that, she turned to leave. Lucas watched her walk out, the sound of her footsteps echoing through the quiet lobby. He had no idea who she was, but something about her sincerity stayed with him. Scene 5, the twist of fate. Narrator, a week later, Emily was working a double shift when her manager approached. "Manager, Emily, there's someone here asking for you." She looked up, confused until she saw Lucas Grant, standing by the counter, holding a small box and a folded letter. The customers stared. What was a millionaire doing in a small-town diner? Lucas smiled as he approached her. "Lucas, I came to return something too." He placed the letter on the counter. Inside was a job offer: administrative assistant at Grant Tech, full benefits, child care allowance, and a salary 5 times what she made at the diner. Emily gasped, her hands trembling. "Emily, I don't understand." "Lucas, I was raised to believe good people should never go unseen. You could ve taken that money. But you didn't. I need someone I can trust like that on my team." Tears welled up in her eyes as she tried to find her voice. Emily choking up, thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me." Lucas smiled gently. "Actually, I think I do. Scene 6, Full Circle. Narrator, months passed. Emily adjusted to her new job, dressing in neat blazers instead of her diner uniform. Her son started at a better school, smiling brighter than ever. And every morning, as she passed the city streets on her way to work, she'd glance at the spot where she'd once found that wallet. It reminded her how one honest choice had rewritten her entire life. Ending message, narrator's reflection. Narrator soft and heartfelt. Sometimes, the smallest act of integrity can lead to the greatest reward. Not because someone is watching, but because kindness has a way of finding its way back, when we least expect it. So next time you're faced with a choice between right and easy, choose right. Because someone, somewhere, might be watching, ready to change your life for the better. Music swells gently, then fades. Title card for video ending: Sparkle's honesty costs nothing, but it can buy a better future. Sparkles.